I don't know where to look. It's just everywhere you look is amazing. Holy hell. Kochi marked the 12th prefecture on my ride across Japan, and it would be the last one I would do on the Triumph Scrambler. Hey, 頑張ってくださいね。良い一日を。Alright, that was a cool campsite. I'm stoked I found that. Now let's go find some cool roads and check out the beauty of Kochi. So my plan today is, like I say, just sort of cruise the coast a bit, check out a few nice coastal spots. I want to go see this waterfall I spotted. Looks pretty dope. And then there's a couple of places I like to see just because they're personal to me, like Oki Beach is a really great surf spot. Oh man, how beautiful is this? Yeah, baby. Ah, yeah, this is gorgeous. What a wicked road. Ah, it's gonna be one of these roads. Oh, okay, now I know why Google wasn't telling me to go this way. Super. This is the old school route before they put in the big new road, so no idea what kind of condition it's going to be in. Alright, let's check it out. Let's get past all that moss. Japan has so many roads like this. The thing is though, once you start, you're kind of committed until the end. How good is this? This is beautiful. I'd heard about this spot called Kannon Rock. Kannon is the goddess of mercy in the Buddhist religion. Apparently this rock formation looked just like her. It seemed like a good place to start my day. Okay, so we're at Kannon Rock, which is the statue that looks like the goddess of mercy. So this is our map. So we're here. We got to go up past what looks to be a bit of a zone for monkeys, and then up to the rock, which should be up here. Hopefully it's not too far. すみません、ちょっとこっちの漢字が読めないけど、どっち側ね。カノンの方で行きたいですけど、カノンの石、なんか言ってないですね。こっち側遠いと思うわ。ね。こっちかな。こっちがけど、こっち多分向こう空見えてるから。そっちかな。さあ、じゃあすみません、ちょっと行ってみます。ありがとうございます。あ、よし、じゃあもしかしてこっちかな。そうですね、なんか。わあ、めっちゃ綺麗。What a spot. This is gorgeous. Just beautiful. So wild. While flying the drone, some birds of prey came in and tried to take it out. It was pretty nerve-wracking. Oh, safe. ギリギリセーフ。はい、食べに行きました。ああ、ドキドキだった。そう、はい、ありがとうございます。じゃあ気をつけてください。良いお旅を。ありがとうございます。It's hard to leave a place like this. It's so beautiful, but I know we're going to see so much more of this on this trip. Back at the bike, I met a cool rider from Tokyo riding his brand new Ducati Scrambler. We talked bikes for a while,
shared some road trip tips, and ended up becoming pretty good friends. That's the best part about traveling by motorcycle. The people you meet.
井上さん、良い旅をありがとうございますね。楽しかった。あ、はい、どうぞどうぞ。Beautiful little island, but I want to go see a waterfall, so let's go do that. Yoo-hoo! Look, we've got monkeys everywhere. Hey, monkey, monkey! Look, there's just monkeys everywhere. Very cool.
I'd gotten so lost in the conversations that time kind of got away from me. It was nearly 1 p.m. I was still tearing across the road to my second stop. A cool-looking waterfall deep in the forest.
We're gonna see a waterfall. I'm so happy. It's been too long since I've been able to go to a waterfall on this trip. When I was doing northern Kyushu, they had a whole bunch of flooding, so a lot of the waterfalls, you just couldn't access them. The roads were washed out and things like that. So a little further, okay. Oh, okay, yeah, so I guess this is where we stop. Oh, that's so cool. There's like a little shrine down there. How cool. Man, does it get any more picturesque than this? Just alone. Shrines, waterfall, middle of the forest. This place is gorgeous. Wow. All right, let's hit it.
It was getting kind of late, so I figured I'd just tear down the coast and enjoy the view for a while. And then tonight, why not pull up at a rider's cabin? It was a staple of Japanese motorcycle culture, and one that was dying out a little.
Well, I think we're about to see the ocean. There she is. Wow, very cool. All right, and this is the sunny road. Not today though, but beautiful spot, man. I love this spot. Come here and do your prayers. This is the power spot here. Just a gorgeous beach.
Riding through Shimanto is amazing. The area is full of rivers and coast roads, small towns, a little bit of traffic, but mostly perfect. It had been a long day and I was pretty beat. I was ready for that rider's inn and a good night's sleep.
Okay, so we got about another 15 minutes. Just a little over a kilometer to go. There we go, rider's inn. 500 meters down this little trail. I guess go down here. What's that? Gosh.
And then look straight out the front. That's the ocean.
Hey, morning guys. It's about 5:45, 6 a.m. somewhere around there. And day 2 in Kochi. Just woke up. Really nice spot here. It's beautiful. It's where I stayed last night, the rider's cabin.
All right. That was a good room, man. I slept really well. Awesome. Let's go check out and
hit the road.
アダムさん。
バッチリです。
あ、よかった。
ありがとうございます。
The owners at Nakatosa are just awesome. Real bikers, full of life. Unfortunately, I'd passed out the night before and forgot to come and drink with them.
ありがとうございます。
That'd be something I'd regret for a while.
ありがとうございます。Yeah, this place is pretty cool. If you're coming through Shikoku, check it out. It's pretty cool.
Kochi is famous for its bonito fish, and there was a fish market nearby I heard was worth checking out. After that, my plan was to just get up into the mountains.
Alright, so somewhere up here is the little market. I hope they're open. What do we got here? Wow, that's a beautiful shrine. I think if they're not open, I'm going to come back and look at that shrine. Whoa, look at that. I gotta ring that bell. Hi. おすすめは何でしょうか？刺身。
白黒と
あ、そう。
very famous.
あ、そう。ありがとうございます。いただきます。良い一日を。ございます。That's so good. Man, if you come through Kochi, come here and get some of this. This is epic. So tasty. All right, I'm not gonna make you watch me the whole day. So.
The fish was amazing, but I'd heard that there was a Karst Road here in Kochi that was unreal. That was my goal. I wanted to get up there and ride some wicked mountain roads. Let's do it.
Man, look at this road. This thing is unreal. But the road surface is really good. Let's have a look. Oh my god, check out this view! Oh my god. Oh, I'm losing my mind. Oh, no way. What is this place? Would you look at where we are, guys? We're on top of the world up here. Yoo-hoo. Everyone's smiling right now. This place is unreal. I mean, what the hell? What can you say? No words at all. I mean, just look at this. Oh my god. Kochi is delivering the goods. Oh, this is awesome!
I'm on top of the world, baby. I don't know where to look. It's just everywhere you look is amazing. Holy hell. I mean, look at this place. It's just unbelievable.
I rode down the backside of the mountain with stoke just dripping out of my ears. And then I saw a sign for Nakatsu Gorge. It sounded pretty cool, so I figured I'd head there next.
Alright, so this is where we're going. What a ride. Oh, that was epic. I don't know how long I was riding for, but I can't, there's no room for any more stoke in me. I'm stoked out.
Look at this. This is the entrance.
Man, this place is unreal. I'm getting my nature therapy. I can't wait to see the waterfall at the end. Apparently it's pretty cool.
Nakatsu Gorge felt like stepping into a scene from Lord of the Rings. I expected to see elves. It was so beautiful. It was exactly what I needed.
Are you kidding me? Look at that. Holy shit. That's surreal. Even down to the bottom. Whoa. Blown away. Absolutely blown away. I thought the Karst Road was the best thing I've seen today. I don't know anymore.
I'd spent way too long enjoying the waterfall, and now I had about 30 minutes of sunlight left before it got dark. The nearest campsite I could see was 1, maybe 2 hours away. I didn't know what I was going to do. I guess I'd probably have to stay in a capsule hotel or something nearby. But for now, I figured I'd just hit the road and see what I could find. Just as I was getting on the bike, a really nice couple from Australia came by and asked me what I was doing. It's always great to meet people when you're traveling.
I grew up for a while in Australia, so yeah.
Where do you live in Japan?
I live in Miyazaki.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, it's Kyushu. Yeah, I've been here about 26 years now, so it's.
I said that would love to do like a bike tour.
Oh,
Japan would be amazing. We're just saying that driving down this road, how amazing it would be.
it's so crazy. I just rode up the Karst line today off the ridge line over the mountains. I almost crashed like so many times. I was just staring at the view. I was like, oh, no, look at the road, look at the road.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, it's incredible here. But it was good to meet you guys. Sorry, I didn't catch your names.
Oh,
Simon.
Ali.
Simon and Ali. I'm Adam.
Hi,
Wonderful to meet you. Have a great trip.
Yeah, you too.
I've got to buzz because I got to get out of the mountains before it gets dark.
We've got to do the same.
Okay, well, have a great trip and stay safe.
You too.
Yeah.
So guys, we've got a mission on our hands here. I got to try to book out of these country roads quick, smart, before it gets too dark here. I mean, there's absolutely no chance I'm going to make it there before dark. It's going to be dark literally in 20 something minutes. But what I want to do is at least be on a major road by then, because riding these mountain roads in the dark with this Spike's insanely underpowered headlight is misery times 10. So if I do get to a point where I'm just like, nah, can't do it anymore, I'll find a park somewhere on the side of the road here and pitch my tent for the night. Oh man, just look at this place. I mean, that's a painting right there. That's a freaking painting. Far out. Wait a second, that's a campsite down there. I saw a tent pitched. すみません。この辺でもうキャンプ OK ですか?
Yep, right here. I think I'm gonna just pitch my tent right here. Sweet. Oh, okay. This will do.
So there's a pretty decent sized typhoon heading up towards Shikoku and Kyushu, and these late season typhoons can be super powerful and really unpredictable, and this one looks like a doozy. So if I continue on and go to the next prefecture, there's a good chance I get caught by it and I could be stuck for a week or so, you know, sleeping in a tent somewhere under a bridge, or more likely spending a lot of money on a hotel. So I'm going to finish Kochi today and then head home to Miyazaki. I'm going to make the safe call. I'm going to ride Kochi today, going to head into the city, check out a couple of really cool historical places, and then rip up through the mountains and make a dash for the ferry. So it should be a fun day. Let's get after it. Let's go.
The ride into Kochi was pretty uneventful. Just traffic and small towns bleeding into a larger city. The main reason I was heading into the city was to visit Sakamoto Ryoma's museum. He was a pretty awesome samurai that did some amazing things, and I wanted to check that out.
Cool. We have arrived.
Sakamoto Ryoma was a samurai born in 1836. During the final years of Japan's feudal era. Though low-ranking, he became one of the key figures behind the fall of the Tokugawa shogunate. Sakamoto helped broker a historical alliance between the rival Satsuma and Choshu domains, the uniting forces that ultimately restored power to the emperor in the Meiji Restoration. Assassinated at just 31, he is remembered today as a visionary who helped guide Japan from isolation into the modern world.
Alright, so that was super cool. Now we're going to head off to this crazy looking hobby museum. I just got told about the stuff inside. They said it's pretty cool. So Japan is nothing if it isn't a place for like crazy hobbies. So let's go check that out.
Deciding to head to the hobby museum also put me within striking distance of a place I wanted to visit but didn't have time to on day one. The Ashizuri Peninsula. It also meant going back through Shimanto, which was one of my favorite parts of all Shikoku. It was going to be a hell of a ride, a lot of time in the saddle, but I was looking forward to it. That area was so beautiful. And I was done with the cities.
What a place. Look at this, just rice fields and mountains, blue sky, perfect road. What more do you want? Wow.
The museum was created by Osamu Miyawaki, the founder of Kyoto, a company famous for its incredibly detailed collectible figurines. And inside this rural school building are thousands of them. Anime, dinosaurs, monsters. It's one of those places you just never expect to find in the middle of nowhere. It's pretty cool.
Check out this. I mean, this place is something else. Yeah, if you're into any kind of animation and things like that, you want to put this on your list. This is really cool. A lot of it was lost on me because I didn't know it all. But what I did see and what I did know, it took me back to my childhood. So that was well worth stopping in for that.
I was running out of daylight, but I figured I'd make a push down to the Ashizuri Cape and check out this cave that looked like a heart. Doing this meant that there was no chance I was making it to the ferry, so I was going to have to find somewhere to camp tonight. But I didn't care. It had been an awesome day, and finishing up at the Cape would just be perfect.
All right, let's go check out this cave. Wow, what a beautiful spot. Oh man, I'm super stoked we got here. This place is really beautiful. The ride in was great. I'm sure the ride out is going to be awesome too. But yeah, I think this is where we end the video, guys. This is where we end Kochi. It's been an amazing trip. I've had such a good time, but it's time to go home.
Next, we're in Tokushima Prefecture on a brand new bike for a brand new adventure. If you're new to the channel, check out the whole series right here. And most importantly, happy riding, folks.